Welcome to the Ardeche in the south of France. I am here to get one hero shot. I don't know what it is yet. I think I've got a bit of an idea, but I want to come back for a sunset shot where we've got side lighting of the wonderful gorges, a little bit of a dramatic sweep in the river. But this morning's about scouting. It's going to be 41 degrees in this area and there is no way I want to get my camera out until the sun is well on its way down. We started our journey this morning at the Pont d'Arc, which is very impressive, but lots and lots of people around. And my focus for today is going to be one road, a wiggly road that goes right along the valley with some precipitous drops and staggering views. And all I want is to achieve one shot, one that I can be proud of towards the end of the day. My wiggly road is the D290 going southeast from Pont d'Arc. It's hugging the hillside and it's following the Ardeche river below. The journey's punctuated with many viewpoints and the odd hidden gem. The beauty of focusing on one road is that you can really start to get to know it, and irritatingly, you can shout stop at every corner. It's great being married to me. In this video, I'm going to be utilising two apps that help me all the time with my photography. The first is what3words and the second is Photopills. I'm going to demonstrate how I use them on location. Now there are a couple of downsides so far. The first is that it is currently 41 degrees, due to get to 42, and it's only 20 past 10 in UK time already. The other one is horseflies. Crikey O'Reilly. We've had about 10 so far going in our van, and we've had to expedite their exit fairly swiftly. So when you do eventually spot something with potential, you have the opportunity to whip out Photopills or something like that and work out where the sun's going to set and whether it's worth your time returning at a later stage. For context, what3words is a free app which allows me to get a really accurate understanding of my location. It divides the world into squares and gives me a location based on 3 commonly used words that I can share with others if necessary. Photopills is a paid-for app that has many different uses both in planning and in the field. I need to look at the sun part of this, and I'll use the augmented reality at the bottom of the screen in order to work out where the sun will rise and set in my scene. One of the things to do when you're in the Ardeche is to get into a canoe or a kayak. It's August and there are literally hundreds of them everywhere. But this August in particular has been extremely dry in this area and the water level has really gone down. You can even see that the water is below the normal summer low water locations. There's a lot of people getting their butts stuck in their kayaks in the rocks, which they wouldn't normally do. This wiggly road is approximately 30 kilometres. And you know what, I can probably see it's going to take me half a day to get along. Now, because it's so hot, everyone's going down to the Grotte de Madeleine, meaning it'll be underground. We've decided to go to the good view of the cathedral. Crikey, I think those visiting the grotto were definitely onto something. The lack of shade was going to be a big problem. So another dive off the road and a 500-metre stroll through some scrubland, and we get to somewhere called the cathedral. Forgive the fact that I'm getting more glowy as you see me through this session. So that viewpoint's impressive. I think it's absolutely the wrong direction for a sunset. But sunrise could be a possibility. Ah, hang on, it's going to render that rock in shadow. No. Every now and then you see something that just makes you contemplate stuff very differently. 5 million years to have this scene in front of me. Amazing. And we have parked our beauty in the only place in the entire car park that is in shade. Well done us. I suppose one happy byproduct of the heat was that nobody much was out and about. The roads were really clear. Right, this is a horseshoe bend, reminiscent of one in America, which is clearly far superior than this, but quite something. I have seen a couple of shots of this in the afternoon and not the evening. There's very little in this area. It may be worth getting out my Photopills and working out where things happen here. Having calibrated my Photopills and looking at the augmented reality, it's just clear it wasn't a sunset shot. Not at this time of year anyway. But... right, I think I found a place that might be quite nice for sunrise, although I really want to do a sunset, so I may have to be an awkward monster and do a latey and an early. So now to load up what3words and press the arrow so I could make sure that I had my location. Hit save and then give it a label. And Bob's your uncle, it's all sorted and saved for another day. After a lot of driving up and down the road and investigating different spots, I decided to settle on the first one that I found in the morning. And conveniently, it was closest to where I was staying. Bravo me! Having located my venue of choice for sundown, it was back to base to shower, cool down and eat, before returning 4 hours later to complete my task. Right, let's open what3words to get our location. Go to the top left, and that will open up with the option to have your saved locations and favourites. Let's scroll down to find Sunset Ardeche, and then click Navigate to take us to Maps. And Google Maps is what I use. Boom, there we are. I can now get to my location. Right, I'm here early enough so I can bung on a long lens and pick out shots right in the distance. There's a lot of people around, so I'm going to stop talking now. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So while I've still got the sun up, what I'm going to be doing is trying to pick out a little bit of remaining light that's on here, maybe do a pano sweeping around. I might try and do the old favourite, a little bit of a sun star, in which case a 16 to 35 lens might capture the whole of this scene. I'm supposed to be relying on a panorama. Okay, I've had to abandon my tripod because I've got bars in the way. So I'm just going freehand now with a 16 to 35 lens on f16 so I can get a sun star. Hopefully we're going to get a banger, and there's a lot of people around, so I'm going to shut up now. Just waiting for that sun star, and excitingly we've got some clouds up. So hopefully they might catch pink after sunset. Worth the wait around. Okay, I think I may have a couple of shots that are quite okay. Just got to go home and just check that I haven't got any flares or anything weird going on. So my objective today was to come out this evening and hopefully get something that I could go, yes, I've done a bit of landscaping on my family holiday. Family, there's the two of us. That was quite nice. It's now got a bit selfie stick land at the moment with lots of people taking romantic, snoggy photos. Not really my bag. Thanks for joining me. It's been quite cool. I'll see you next time, wherever I am.